Okay, so Sim Update 3's out. Here we are in the Eurocopter. I've had a little go in it. It seems really nice, very, very stable, lots and lots of power. So we're going to give this a little flight around Carlisle now, see how we get on inside the chopper. And here we go. It's much more solid chopper than the Bell 407 that I normally fly, but I quite like it. The controls are really clear, lovely. Just starting around the back of the hospital in Carlisle here, where I pretty much always take off from. I'll head over there, over the sewage plant home, over the cricket field, just beyond. Just give this a try, and need to put quite a bit of pedal into this to keep it straight. It seems to be wanting more pedal than the Bell, but that's okay. It's a really nice and solid machine. It feels a lot more planted than the Bell, which is a bit twitchy. It's got a lot more power, and yeah, I've actually enjoyed it, which is a surprise, because the Bell's really the only chopper that I so far have really liked on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't really like any of the choppers that turn the wrong way, like the gumball and stuff. I like I find the pedals tricky anyway, so you've got to swap pedals when you put the power down. My brain's just gone with that. So anyway, nice little flight over Carlisle here, over Rickaby Park. A little bit flooded as usual. There's the bridge, Hardwick Circus. On the left, we'll just come over here, come over the cathedral. So we give this castle there on the right. Yeah, it looks nice. So it's good to see how stable this is. I'm just going to give this lots of power, and we'll just give it a real wing round as we come over the railway sidings here, and you can see the Caldue winding away over there towards Dalston's in the distance. I'm just going to try a bit of max power on this. Just really shifts along, look, it's straight up to 130. Got lots there, and one of the things I like about this is, look, if I crank it over and send it round, oh, it just loves it. So it doesn't care that I've wuzzed it right over like that, or I've abused its capabilities. The Bell would have definitely crashed in that situation, but this is just a lot more stable with a lot more power, so it's actually an easier chopper to fly than the Bell, but it feels realistic still, unlike some of the other choppers. The HS125, which is sort of bread and butter of Flight Simulator, I just can't get on with it. Obviously it's, you know, it's an American chopper, so it's pedals in the wrong way round, which I can't deal with, and it just feels twitchy and horrible. I don't like it. This just doesn't care that I've got it cranked over like this. Look, it's not losing any altitude, it's just buzzing around, just flying along there at 100 knots, no problem at all. So I'm just going to bring it around here and back up. Levels up nicely, and the speed of it's just incredible. Just absolutely shoots along. Alright, here we go. So we'll just try a nice high speed run over the top of the city. It's got loads of these warning lights on it. I don't know what any of them mean. I don't really care. Probably, I don't know, flying out a trip or over revving, something. Who cares? Anyway, let's just see if we can do something that I've never been able to manage in the Bell, which of course is the standard Carlisle measure that I always attempt, which is to try to save Phil Longcake from the top of Dixon's chimney. Something which anybody who lives in Carlisle will remember very, very clearly. I was woken up at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, as I suppose many people were, thinking that there was a helicopter hovering above my house, because they deployed a Sea King, of course, to try and rescue Phil from the top of the chimney. And it sounded like it was in the bedroom with me, because it was, of course, hovering directly over Dixon's chimney with some very brave people trying to get Phil from the top of the chimney. They did, of course, manage to rescue him, which was a real shame. But I've often thought about the guys that did that and the decision that they made that day, which, of course, resulted in Phil's death ultimately. But really, really risky manoeuvre. I mean, we could be talking, you know, about many, many more deaths if they dropped that Sea King into the mill. So, a very, very tricky manoeuvre. Haven't got a lot of wind today. It was, of course, a horrible day when Phil was up there. They couldn't actually launch until the fog had cleared, and people actually saw the horror of him being up there, of course. So it's a very, very tricky manoeuvre. I have never managed it in the Bell. I would have killed myself and most of the people living below if I tried it. But this Eurocopter is much more stable. Look how I'm able to hold this in position a lot more easily than the Bell, really. I think it's got the extra weight, it's got the extra power, it's got the extra stability. I'm quite liking this chopper, to be honest. There we go. That definitely said we're going to just run out, grab him, in you go. I mean, look how hard it is to hold a position like this, you know. I mean, I'm not a very good pilot, of course. The pilot of that Sea King would have been a trained rescue pilot who would fly much, much better than I could, of course. But see, I'm holding nicely there above it, and that's something that I couldn't really manage in the Bell. Or certainly it was far too wobbly to attempt, you know, for anybody to attempt to get on there, of course, at all. So that's just one thing about the Eurocopter that has made me like it. So let's send it away. Look, it just loves to. It just drops and rises so quickly. It's just got the real power and the stability to hold you in place. I think this could be my new favourite chopper, to be honest. Even though externally it does look a bit boring, it doesn't look very exciting like the Bell 407 does, which is much more like a chopper. Just have a quick whiz around Bits Park here, and I'll just pop over, and then my friend Gary wanted to see. Well, it does like some pedals. It really, you've got to be a lot stronger on the pedals in it than the Bell. The Bell just needs a little bit of adjustment on the pedals, but this does need you to put quite a bit of pedal in when you're changing the power or changing the attitude. But, the speed of it's really impressive. I guess that's why the police use these choppers. It's one of the most modern choppers there is, and it's got really nice handling and really stable. I think I just want to head over to Hammond's Pond just to make very happy. That's Chancellor's Park there, isn't it? So it's going to be over here. What's that there? Pirelli, I think. Below us, just straight ahead of us. So this is the graveyard here. Just pop over the other side of the petrol. My house just over here on the left. So why can't I find Hammond's? Ah, there it is. Of course. nice, so easy to fly. It's actually a joy. I feel much safer in this than I do in the Bell, and I'm really used to flying the Bell, and even after just 15 minutes in this, it's a much nicer job to fly. It feels bigger, feels more stable. I guess the cockpit itself is bigger, got a much bigger display, more space. You've got really good visibility all around in it still. Yeah, here's Hammond's. Look, here's the park, there's the cafe, there's Hammond's Pond itself. That large, huge building over there is actually the basketball courts, which Flight Simulator has erroneously turned into a huge industrial block. But there we are, and here's one of the ponds itself. One of the things I really like, have a look over here, look. Now, if you know Hammond's Pond, you know there's two swan sculptures over here, and you can see where they've been sort of attempted to be rendered by Flight Sim itself. So that's quite a nice touch. Just have a look over here, the other side, and we should be able to see the bike track. Where am I? I'm getting lost here. There's the entrance. There's the entrance. I think you can see the bike track just here at the beginning. There was the outline of it before when I saw it. Yeah, here we go, over here, look. So this, when it renders landscape, it really gets it very well. Look at that outline of the actual bike track there, and it's really, really nice. Just land on the just next to that, give you an impression of how great Flight Simulator looks on the ground. Look at the smoke coming up as I land. How good is that? All the flora and fauna, your footprints you get on the ground. You've got daisies and all sorts of stuff, little flowers. I'm sure it's I'm not going to do this, am I? I really can't land this. Let's just try again. Steady, steady, steady. I guess it's got a lot of ground effect now, that's okay. Bring it down here, in amongst the daisies and buttercups. And there we go. Little flight in the new Eurocopter.